Okay, let's try this again. Sorry. I got a phone call and then I just crashed this thing. This happens to me every time, I swear to God. I won't be doing anything all day and then the second I do something, my phone starts ringing. It's just my luck. So I don't know if everybody's gonna come back now because they're probably like, what the F just happened to you, Leanna? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll wait a couple of seconds. Every time. Every time. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what just happened. I just got a phone call and it just became a mess. Sorry about that. I had to answer my phone. Um, so anyway, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying that same day, three people come in my live stream. Not in my live stream, I'm sorry, in my comments. And they're like, hey, where have you been? Like, you all right? We miss you. And I'm like, I just been busy, dude. Summer. You know what I'm saying? Trying to live life. Oh, I was away last week. Was it last week? Yeah, last week. Before the 4th of July. Was that last week? I don't know. I don't even know what day it is. That's how lost I am. I have no idea what the date is today. I'm lost. I'm a lost soul. But yeah, you need a recap. There was no recap, Andy. It was literally like 5 minutes of me just basically saying what I just said. That was the recap. So yeah, so I haven't been around. Just been kind of busy trying to live life. It's been hot as balls here. Well, I should say it was hot as balls here, and then like we had a crazy. I don't know if this happened. I think a lot of the Northeast got the same thing on 4th of July. I mean, dude, it was like 9 o'clock. Everybody just starts blowing their fucking fireworks off. Oh, thank you. I can't read your comment because I'm driving, but thank you. I'll go back and read it. I appreciate that for the super chat. Thank you. Um, what was I saying? Oh, the 4th of July. When everybody was like blowing their fireworks off, and then like all of a sudden our phones started going off, and it was like like one of those like emergency alerts, and they're like 80-mile-an-hour winds. I think it was a fake alert. We did get like a little bit of a storm, but there was no 80-mile-an-hour winds. Like we got a little rain, but everybody like ran inside. It was crazy. And then like 20 minutes later, you hear like fireworks going back off again. It was the weirdest thing. So that was the 4th of July. And then that's it, been a little busy. Been a little busy. The pissed fart. Sorry about that. I have long nails, so it's very hard for me to type sometimes. Um, what do you call it? But yeah, so that's that. That's what was going on 4th of July, and I don't even know what fucking day it is. I have no idea what day it is today. None, no clue. But I've been trying to keep up with some of the YouTube drama, but I missed a good portion, and I haven't been able to watch fucking Laura, dude. I just can't take watching her anymore. You know, when you just need a fucking break from like something. Like I get so like aggravated listening to her, and I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I doing this to myself? Listening to this fucking asshole. And her coverage is Britney. No offense to Britney, but like she's not that exciting to listen to. And if somebody's doing some good commentary, then cool, great, I'll listen to you. But Laura's commentary is horrible. Okay. She's so mean to this girl. The whole group of people that are going after this girl, I'm sorry, you're all fucking crazy. Every single fucking one of you are crazy. These people are like next level obsessed. Okay. I listened to Janelle the other night and she streamed a little portion of Laura's. And I don't know what the fuck is going on in that little sector over there. But every single person has this like weird cartoon voice. They all sound like fucking South Park Outcast or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But this lady, hey Purple Rain, this lady comes on. Her name's Bitter Tea. Okay? And she's talking like this. I don't know. She got some fucking weird voice. And I'm like, this one's a fucking psycho. Okay? She's literally suggesting, for the most part, I think this was last night. Was last night that Janelle was live? I don't know if it was last night or the night before, but anyway, She's literally suggesting that, like, Brittany's lying about her mom passing away. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Seriously. First of all, who would fucking lie about such a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What do you have to gain for lying about something like that? And I'm like, dude, you people need to find fucking hobbies. Go outside, touch some grass, hug a fucking tree, go fucking do something with yourselves. Because I cannot believe how um how fucking miserable you people are. I mean, you're overly invested in this girl's life, okay? Way overly invested. Then fucking Jabba the Hutt over there jumps up on Laura's panel and she's reading some fucking article about some fire that happened. And I'm like, dude, you people are way too fucking invested. Like, none of this shit pertains to you or anything that happens on YouTube. Why do you even fucking care about this? I mean, it's crazy. These people, they're worried about her baby's fucking foot. The foot. They're like, oh, the baby's got a clubbed foot. She's not doing anything about it. I heard a clip of somebody going, oh, the baby's got a clubbed foot. You know, if if you would have got prenatal care, you would have seen that shit. And I'm like, girl, okay, you could have seen it potentially on a sonogram, but guess what? What the fuck are they gonna do about it when the baby's in fucking utero? What would you like them to do? How would you like them to fix a clubbed foot while the baby's still in the fucking womb? Like, what is wrong with these people, dude? Their obsession with this fucking girl and her life is like next level, dude. I'm like, you people need to get out, go fucking breathe some fresh air. Seriously, seriously, it's crazy. Of a this group is discussing, yeah, one by one. Hopefully, Victoria, right? Hey, Victoria, you were one of the people that I was talking about earlier. That it was so weird. You commented on my page and you're like, hey, where are you? And then like two other people did. And I'm like, this is so weird. Did you guys like have a conversation? But thank you for thinking about me. I appreciate that. I do miss talking to everybody, of course. But I'm just like, dude, this is like next level crazy. So back to this bitter tea fucking bagger over here, okay? She's sitting up on Laura's panel and she's like, basically, this is fucking what I got out of it. Now, maybe I'm wrong here, but what I was getting out of it was that she was basically trying to suggest that like Brittany fucking like somehow killed her mom and has her in the freezer. Now maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I was like getting out of it. And I'm like, yo, dude, this is fucking insanity right here. You are suggesting that basically that she offed her own mother and has her body in a freezer. I don't know. I mean, that's what I was like getting out of it. I couldn't really understand her because she's like all over the fucking place. And I gotta say, I think a lot of the people that are in this community, I'm gonna have to agree with Sinner on this one. Okay. That I think they're like either chewing on pain pills, like he says, okay, or something. Something's going on there. There's some type of medications being taken or something being smoked or something happening there. Because a lot of these people can't even form coherent sentences, let alone fucking, come up with reasonable conclusions of things. I mean, they're making these like crazy conspiracies up about her and her mother. And I don't even get it. I'm like, what would somebody have to gain by doing this? I don't even understand it. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It is very vile. It's disgusting. I'm like, dude, like, I don't know, man. You're just going a little too fucking deep for my comfort level, you know? Just a little too much. Too much. They're very obsessed. And then you got Laura over there just constantly dog whistling, okay? Because I've heard some clips of her, you know? Like, for instance, and then I was told uh, she needs to make, she needs to sell 700 candles. 700 candles in the next 5 weeks. Girl, what? Girl, what? I swear to God, these people are fucking crazy. 700 candles in 5 weeks, dude. Are you even set up for such a thing? Like in your living room to make 700 candles? She's like, I need 10 grand before I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck you need to spend $10,000 on, but especially, hey Judith, oh, you're in Germany. You made it. Especially when your kid, I think she said he got a scholarship. So I'm like, what is the $10,000 for then? Not that a scholarship covers everything, but like, I understand you need to buy other things to send him there with clothes and, shit like that. Things to like care for yourself, like whatever, deodorants and, maybe some food. Maybe send him there with some food to get himself started. But $10,000, bro? Mm, I don't know about that, girl. Oh, Laura found her tribe, dude. Let me just tell you. She found her fucking tribe. She found the perfect tribe of people that accept her, okay, and all her fucking bullshit. Really, they don't give a fuck. To be honest with you, it's these people will go anywhere that somebody's just talking shit about the girl Brittany. Like they were up on Laura's panel. It was that UA chick who, by the way, she's fucking whacked. Um, I saw a video on Wendy V this morning of her like crying, well, fake crying, I should say. I wanted to fight. Like these people are fucking nuts, dude. They're fucking crazy. But anyway, I don't know what she was crying about. I forgot. I was just weird. She was like on the news, something with that guy that went missing, Riley Streen, I think. He went missing, like he was out with friends. I might drop out over here because this area, usually my phone fucking sucks. So if I disappear for a second, just know I'll be back. But anyway, she's doing this like weird fake cry thing. Like I don't know much about this chick, but that's fucking weird. Okay, like these people, and you guys know, I call them true crime Karens that get like so emotionally invested in these cases where it's like they love the people as if they met them. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't have empathy or anything like that, but they get so overly invested in these cases where like it's almost like they think that these people are their own fucking children or family members. It's weird. She's one of those, okay? She's one of those, except she like real life goes there and like tries to be part of the story somehow, it seems, which is fucking weird. Like, good for you. If you go searching and helping out in that way, great. But to be like crying on the news, fake crying on the news, it's a little fucking weird. It's a little weird. Um, yeah, Laura needs 10,000 for I don't know what, but something. But anyway, um, there's a bunch of fucking loony bins over there, and they're all up on Laura's panel. You got Jabba the Hutt, you got this fucking cartoon voice lady, Bitter Tea, and then you got this UA bitch. And they're, sitting there speculating about Brittany and the baby. And this part was so fucking weird. They play this like guy, this like Middle Eastern guy, okay, who's very hard to understand just because I'm not good when people have like sick accents. But anyways, talking about like narcissists with babies and like 90% of the shit that he's saying, I'm like, you can't like even know. How would you ever fucking know that this applies to like the baby and Brittany? Like you'd have to be physically living in her fucking house to know this. And they're like, yeah, this is totally it. Dude, it was just weird. But Laura found her tribe. And to be honest, Laura sounded like the rational person on that fucking panel. I was like, what is going on here? But I think it's like part of her shtick, you guys know, where she like tries to be the rational one or not rational. She always tries to take the like opposing view of others, you know what I'm saying? To have that like argument because she just always has to do that. It doesn't even necessarily line up with her beliefs. It just depends on the situation, how she feels. She'll change it. But yeah, so she's like, she's sitting up there acting like, she's so understanding of Brittany. Well, she went through all this trauma in her life. It would make sense. And this bitter tea lady that came up on the panel with the weirdest fucking voice I ever heard in my life. Okay. Well, not the weirdest, but close. Okay. She goes up there and she's like, what'd she say? She said something to the effect of like, if you have sympathy, this is no joke, okay? She's like something to the effect of like, if you have sympathy for Brittany, then like I can't be fucking friends with you. And I'm like, oh my God. Now, mind you, I don't know where this chick came from. I don't know how she got here. I don't know what her backstory is or anything like that. I just know she sounds fucking crazy, okay? And she needs to stay away from me. Oh my God. And I'm like, what the fuck? Also known as Clueless NUA using Laura, and Laura the idiot thinks they are friends. Yeah, exactly. Laura and QB will lose their channel with the extreme. Dude, it's crazy. And speaking of Queen Bee, I made that video yesterday because I cannot stand when people lie about shit like that. Like, she's just putting out pure misinformation about, oh, my channel's being flagged. I was having a conversation with somebody in Discord, and they said that her channel is getting reported. And I said to them, well, how would she know that her channel is getting reported? Because there's no fucking way you know. I mean, and I'm talking about, when I say reported, I'm talking about when somebody flags your channel, basically. You know, the little flag, and you report. You can pick, a bunch of different things. YouTube doesn't notify you. Now, if you are the reporter, okay, not the reportee, but the reporter, if you're the person that's doing the reporting, YouTube will send you an email to let you know that they sent your report, that they got your report. But if you are the person who's being reported, you will not get notified of that. There's no way that you would ever know that your channel is being reported, even if you get a community guideline strike, okay? That still isn't really necessarily, that still doesn't really necessarily mean that people were reporting your channel or flagging your channel. Could they have been? Yes. But ultimately, okay, they're not going to give you that unless you're breaking terms of service, right? So I'm like, so anyway, I'm talking to this person. I said, well, wait a second. How would she know if her channel is being reported? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I said, let me go, listen for myself. And she had just started the live, like, maybe like 10 minutes prior to that. So I was like, let me check this out. So I go to her live stream, and I'm listening, and yeah, sure enough, she's like, oh, I woke up this morning, and then, there was a bunch of reports. And I'm like, girl, no, what you're looking at is your YouTube studio, and there's claims, okay, on each video that you have monetized, which is why I haven't monetized my lives in years. I just gave up because every time I would go to monetize, my shit would turn yellow, which basically just means that, you're going to have limited ads. Sometimes it's no ads, sometimes it's limited ads. And I know why it is because, like, I don't censor myself on here. Like, that's why you hear everybody saying things like unaliving and, PDF file and grape, because those are supposedly words that are banned from YouTube that will get your videos demonetized. Okay. And I personally don't feel like doing that. So I just talk freely and openly on my channel. And I feel like once you start monetizing your videos like that, you can't talk. You can't openly talk. So so it's been quite some time. And then yeah, I know you could appeal it, right? When they run limited ads on your channel, that's fine. You can appeal it, and sometimes it'll go green, meaning that you could get the full amount or whatever. But I'm like, how much are these people making from ad revenue anyway? I understand little amounts of money, add up and could be bigger amounts of money, but um I'm like, girl, that's not what's happening. I went through this, and that's the only reason I felt like I could speak on it is because years ago I did get a community guideline strike on my channel. Um, because of something that was said on my channel, whatever. Okay. And when that happens, and I don't know if they've changed it a little bit since then, but when that happens, they make you go through, basically like a, what do you call it? Like you have to watch this video, okay? And I think they gave you like a little kind of quiz or something like that. So like you have to watch the video. Like they want to make sure you understand the community guidelines, okay? And then a few days later, I lost my monetization. And in order to get it back, I had to wait I think it was like a 90-day period. And then I had to reapply for it and then wait like another fucking 90 days. It was crazy. But I did finally get it back. But anyway, that's why, I know, I kind of understand the process of like when you have a community guideline strike. But see, when you have that, and if it's still actively open on your channel, of course your channel is going to be more scrutinized. Like today, because I don't watch her streams, they're way too long. I can't stand her voice. But today I go clicking, I clicked on one of her streams because I'm like, what's going on here? Because I heard she got, what was it? Her video got taken down again last night for community guideline violation. And again, she's probably like, oh, I'm being reported. But that's not necessarily true. Once you have that on your channel, it's like a fucking scarlet letter on your channel. Once you have community guideline strikes on your channel, it's a scarlet letter, which means that like YouTube is going to put you under scrutiny. You broke the rules. Now they're going to watch you even closer. Right. So if you're cursing too much, if you're playing shit, like when I clicked on one of her lives and literally was in there for 2 seconds and I hear, I got 5 on it. And I'm like, girl, you're playing copywritten, content. Like that's gonna cause a problem for you down the road. I think you're allowed to play like up to 6 seconds or something. But after that, if you keep playing it over and over again in your channel, I don't know if that's like her super chat sound or something. I'm like, if you keep playing that over and over again, you're just screwing yourself. I want someone to clip where she's complaining about even 2 cents. Uh, Thank you, Tiffany. She's trying to rude music for all of us. And most of it, yes, the AI is also a problem. If you're using AI, then your channel is definitely going to be scanned to fucking back. But yeah, what happens is like once you end your live stream, YouTube starts processing it. So like every time I end a live stream, it'll be processing for like hours, depending on how long the stream is. And what they're doing is the transcript is going, they're gonna do a transcript. I don't know how transcripts work because some of them don't, like some lives of mine even don't have a transcript on them. And I have no idea why that is. Like it's so weird. I don't know why that happens. But anyway, if it starts transcribing it and basically it starts processing through the video and it's going to start searching for violations. It's an automated thing, and sometimes it picks up things by accident. So you're able to appeal it. I think they've changed it a little bit since I got my community strike because this is going back maybe like shit 2021 or 2020 when I got this. But yeah, it scans your videos. So like you'll never know though. My whole point of this is in saying this is that you'll never know if you got reported by people. You'll never fucking know that. So she's just blatantly lying. And then she was saying something about the super chats. Now I didn't know this, but after I made the video and I was listening to the guy Sinner's lives, and he was basically saying that something, what the fuck was he saying? I don't know. I never experience this, but because my channel is set that it's not for kids, okay? So all that means is that basically people 18 and over should be watching my channel, okay? It's not for children. So my channel's set like that. Every upload that happens, this way I don't have to like click that every time, but my channel's not for kids, okay? But I guess there's like another level of explicit content that I didn't know about. So this must be new because like, dude, I don't look at my fucking YouTube studio hardly ever. Okay. So I have no idea like what kind of new shit is going on. But apparently, I guess they could turn your super chats off at some point during your stream if it gets rated for like, I don't know, something explicit or super explicit content. But she was trying to make it like, I don't know, you lose super chats. I think I kind of misunderstood what she was saying there. But still, if you lose super chats, you can't keep memberships. It's all AdSense, right? So if you lose your AdSense and you get demonetized, you can't make money. And this is where I'm like, this woman must be stupid because here's the thing. If you have two channels connected to the same account, if one of them gets terminated, the other one goes with it. Right? So I don't understand the point of her second channel. Cause I'm like, girl, like if that channel gets terminated, your main channel goes with it. Any accounts attached to that account are gonna go. So that's what happened to MGL. Remember? Happened to Molly Golightly. You know, she lost her channel and the other channel went down with it. So I don't understand the point of the second channel because I'm like, I have a second channel, but it's not in any way, shape, or form connected to this channel. It's not monetized. And it's only there in case I get struck, right? I made it years ago when I got struck by Sally Spencer. Sally Spencer struck me. And I got taken down and I couldn't go live for 90 days or some shit like that. And so, I know they've changed that at least since, since then. The copyright strike system is definitely different now than it was back in the day. You used to be like off for 90 days. Um, if you got a copyright strike. I think it's like a week now. I don't know. I don't fucking know because I don't fuck around on here that much, so I don't get struck that much. But back in the day when I was like heavily involved in this bullshit drama, yeah, you get struck. People are trying to take your channel down. It's fucking stupid. But it's like, girl, you're asking for it, okay? If you're participating in this shit, you're asking for it, just like I was. But anyway, that's why I made my second channel, so I could go live. I didn't give a shit about the super chats. It wasn't monetized. So I don't understand the point, though, of her having two different channels because I'm like, girl, you're not protecting yourself on the other channel. If that channel's monetized, unless you monetize it under somebody else's name, or a business, like an FEIN number, because you're not allowed to, or an EIN. Is it an EIN? I get confused now because of my brother's wife when we were doing my mom's estate. I think it's an EIN. But anyway, um, if you if you get struck down, it's going to take both your channels. I think you could make two accounts as long as one is a business account. I don't know. Mine's just under my regular, name, my social security number. That's why you can't have more than one AdSense account. You can only have one under your social security number. So, um, so if her channel's monetized, I'm assuming it's under the same account, unless she has a business ID, which I highly fucking doubt she does. Or you could put it in somebody else's name, but if that person ever wants to do anything with Google, oh, look at the little Bambi, he's so cute. Sorry. Oh my God, he's so cute. I just see a little Bambi. Um, you know, you could do that, but then God forbid if something happens, that person will never be able to monetize anything with Google, with AdSense. So I don't know. If you don't monetize, it's probably not getting caught, but if it's monetized, the second one will be down too. Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a way you can make like two accounts. Like my brand, I have a brand account, which is why I unfortunately can't like gift you guys memberships or anything, because for some reason YouTube doesn't allow you to gift memberships if you have a brand account. I don't know why. I don't know much. I don't like look too much into this shit, but anyway, I can't receive gifted memberships. I had like a little complex going there for a while. I didn't know that. So back in the day, I used to be like, what the fuck? Why does everybody get like these gifted memberships? I thought you were able to like pick the people for the memberships, but no, it just randomly selects people as long as they're subscribed to the channel. But anyway, um, what was I saying? Oh, so like basically, so I could have two channels, right? I could have one under my brand account, one on this account. And I don't know why the fuck it forced me to make a brand account. It sucks, because I would love to give you guys gifted memberships and shit, but I can't do that. So, but yeah, if I do something on this channel, the other channel is going down with it. I could make, I don't know how many. I think you can make like up to like maybe 5 different channels under one account, but like that channel, Ewu, Explore With Us, they have like probably like 5 or 6 different channels under the same account. If you go on their page, they're all linked. But what do you call it? I don't know. I don't know, I don't know much past that. I know, Tiffany, I laugh so hard when I hear her like, oh, she's just trying to grow her channel. And I'm like, nobody, girl, you don't understand. Let me explain something to you. All the shit that these people are involved in, that was us like 5 years ago. Okay. Like I kind of looked at them and cringe and laugh at the same time because I'm like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I participated in this shit like this. Like, and yes, I did. I was deep in the fucking drama and shit. I was. But when you look back now, it's like it gets old after a while, and you're just like, ugh, you know? And it's like, dude, I'm not here to grow a fucking channel, dude. I don't fucking care about this channel. Tiffany, not here to grow a channel. If people actually wanted to grow channels, don't you think they'd be live like on a regular basis, more often? Maybe like fucking 24 hours a day, Oh no, that's you. Sorry, that's you. She's losing her fucking mind though. I hear the clips and I'm just like, yo, this bitch is losing it. She's fucking losing it over there. I love it though. I'm like, these people are all gonna crash and burn, and it's gonna be so fun to watch. So fun to watch. They've peaked. You know what I'm saying? They're on the downward trajectory now. That's what happens in drama communities on YouTube. It never lasts forever. Eventually, people are gonna get sick of hearing you fucking talk about the same person every day. That's just how it is. People are eventually going to be like, okay, how much more could you say about this girl, Brittany? I mean, I don't know if they're quite there yet. But at some point in time, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, she's spiraling. I mean, she was like going off, and poor B Tim over there. He's like sitting there being verbally fucking abused by her. Not abused, but she's so mean to him. I just think I never watched her, so I didn't know because I heard people always talking shit about her, and I'm like, oh, I don't really pay that much attention to her. But now I've been like watching clips at least on like what's her name, Madison clips, or you know, and I'm like, holy shit, dude. Or I'll watch Sinner's channel. I know a lot of people, had their issues with that guy. Okay, I don't have issues with him. Um, so forgive me. I enjoy his streams. He's funny to me. Everybody's like, he's crazy. They're all, you got to check things out for yourself because, like, everybody is painting him as some crazy, obsessed person. And I start listening to his channels and I'm like, I don't know. He sounds like a pretty rational human being to me. Like, I understand he's had arguments with people and shit like that. Who hasn't? We all have. I feel like people do when it's a man, they take it like a little too, like, oh my God, he's a man. Why is he talking about women like that? But I enjoy listening to his streams and I'm learning a lot about that community via his streams. And, I'm hearing her, she's kind of just losing it over there. She seems to put a lot more importance on herself than I think she actually has. So she doesn't seem to understand that. So she like seems to think people are like look to her as some type of leader, which some very well might, but I certainly don't. That's for sure. That's for fucking sure. He's cool. Be Tim a Chihuahua. Yeah, but she was so mean to be Tim. He was like totally joking around. He's like, queen, 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 like joking around. And she gets back and she's like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Like, what do you call me? Don't call me like that. And I'm like, girl, really? Like, why are you being so mean to him? But he's just going to sit there and take it just like Yarn sits in fucking Laura's chat and takes her shit, you know? What's crazy is I can't figure out why girl, you and me both. The argument that I always get about Britney is, oh, she's a liar. Okay. You're one of the, she's a liar too. But the things that they claim she lies about, I'm like, she don't owe you guys these fucking explanations either. I think the initial hatred started for her because she was involved in some lawsuit thing. I don't know, Rico, slap, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know the details because my brain literally shuts off as soon as I hear the word Rico. I'm just like, meow, I go into like fuck this mode. So I don't know. But when I hear her, right, which granted, most of the time I listen to her, it's through Laura's streams. And so it's broken up, because Laura sometimes stops her commentary, but like, I don't get it, dude. I'm like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I understand why people don't like Laura. I get it, dude. I mean, for obvious reasons, I know why I don't like Laura, but I'm just saying, if I took myself out of my own, shoes and looked at her from the perspective of like, she's just got a rotten personality, like that's why people don't like her because of the crazy shit she says to other people. That's why people don't like her. Okay. But um I don't get it with the girl Brittany. She's always speaking nicely to people. Okay. She's always like saying please and thank you, you know? And even when I've heard her kind of like quote unquote go off on people, it's never like bad. So I think what bothers them is that she's unbothered. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't flip out. They can't get her to lose her shit. They want to, they're trying, but they can't. Which, by the way, I'm parked right now, so I can finally say hi to everybody. So, hello. Oh, Brittany's here. Hello, Brittany. Um, I hate peas. I see Crystal. Remy, what's up? Yeah, Remy. While you're in here, I gotta ask you: do you still have the same phone number that you had back in the day? Because I wanted to text you the other day, but I don't know if your phone number. I gotta see if I still have it. But Laura tries to mock Brittany's voice. I know. You're so pretty. It's so stupid. She's so bad. I just like, dude, if you can't do fucking impressions, just like own that shit and don't do impressions, okay? Some people just aren't good at them. I do have to laugh though when the guy's thinner. He's like, he does beat Tim and he goes, honestly, like the way B Tim says it. And it's really fucking funny. It's really fucking funny. But yeah, I think that's what it is with Brittany is like they can't get her to like lose her shit. Okay. Then a lot of the times I hear them freaking out about what's said about her husband. Is it your husband or your boyfriend? Craig, right? That's his name. Um, and I'm like, he's just a guy talking shit in the background. Like, I don't know. They get so fucking outraged. But some of the things that these people were like that they complain about, I'm like, dude, you people need fucking help. Seriously. Seriously need fucking help. Fiance. Oh, you guys are engaged. Congratulations. It doesn't work with Laura's gutter mouth. What? What doesn't work? Her baby daddy. Hold on. Did Remy answer me? I've always said Brittany might talk smack, but she'll bake you an apple pie while doing it. Yeah, like she's just not, you know, she's not mean. I've heard so much worse come out of all these people's mouths. And I think also they think that she's an easy target for them to go after. And that's part of it too, because she doesn't flip out and fight back and go crazy. So it's easy for them, right? She's not going to fucking attack them and do all this crazy shit to them. And they know that. So it's like they could just, pick on her to the end of time. She's not going to retaliate. I just think though, when you're fucking starting to accuse people of lying about the death of a parent, you really need to fucking reevaluate your life, okay? Because that shit is, first of all, none of your fucking business how her mom passed away, when her mom passed away. If she wants to share it, that's her fucking thing. But like, why do we even fucking care? Is my question. This lady was digging so deep into her mother's death the other day, and I'm like, this is fucking weird, dude. Sorry, but it's weird. I can't believe they still have channels going after children and hate speech is over the top. I don't know. I mean, look, I don't listen to them. I just watch these clips and that's enough for me. All they're doing is breaking her in forever. People with such thin skin should be careful when they do things like that. She's probably numb to it. I mean, after a while, I would assume you have to get numb to it, right? The things she said about my family and our chat. Who's that? Laura? Or that girl Bitter Tea, whatever the fuck. I don't know her, but I heard her on Laura's panel. I guess last night because I don't know when she was on Laura's panel, but I heard what's her name, Janelle was playing it, and I was listening to her, and I couldn't believe what they were saying on this panel. And everybody in the chat is just completely fine. And I'm like, if this was happening to Laura, would everybody be fine with it? So if we went back and said, oh, I think Laura's lying about her dad having whatever he had, Alzheimer's, right? And and the year that he died. So I'm just gonna go dig back into that and do a whole entire live stream. You know what? I have a fucking panel of people discussing it. Would those people be happy? Because I don't think they would be. I just don't get it. I'm like, I don't understand why these people are so fucking outraged. I think a lot of it has to do with like, and this happens on YouTube, it's that you just get caught up in it and it becomes your YouTube identity, right? Your YouTube identity is now part of this hate campaign, this group that you're in. And we've all been there, right? But, you get caught up. You get kind of caught up in it. And I don't even think half these people know why. And there's people that I see commenting over there like that Angela Clips lady, she's fucking nuts, okay? Her posts keep showing up in my feed and because she tagged me like a while ago and now I see like almost all her posts. And I look at the comments sometimes and I see people in there that used to seem like rational people and that used to come in my chat. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you, yeah, she's fucking unhinged as fuck. And God, don't ever fucking privately message with that girl. All she does is fucking share people's text messages and fucking Discord chats and holy shit. I think a lot of people are scared of, Queen Bee too. So I think that plays a role in it. I think a lot of people are scared to call her out because, she's a big tough girl and she sells drugs and smokes blunts. But I don't, what is she going to do? Really, at the end of the day, what the fuck is she gonna do? Yeah. I mean, dude, it's just as bad. The people that I am starting to realize now that I've been sitting and listening to Sinner streams, I don't catch everyone, but I've caught quite a few of them. And I've been listening in and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, this is why so many people don't like her. But she's like basically Laura's like heavier twin, you know, with more blackheads. Like that's basically what she is. She's basically Laura, just like a couple of years younger with a fucking really shitty voice. And I didn't know this. Like I didn't know any of this until recently because apparently she wanted my attention, so she got it. Her lies are catching up. Show receipts. I don't even give a fuck about her receipts because, and I'm just saying, because I didn't donate money to her. But I do have a problem where like, see, that's somebody was talking about this the other day. Burnt toast, I think it was Jay for Justice, okay, because she was Sinner was playing her part of her stream, and she's right. Burnt toast sat there, okay, saying that there was definitely going to be receipts shown when all was said and done with this whole thing. Well, why would you let somebody sit there saying that when you have no intentions of showing receipts? You know what I'm saying? Like, just be transparent and be like, hey, I'm not going to show receipts. So just know that. If you donate to me, I'm not showing receipts. But you sat there and let Burnt Toast sit there and say that she was going to show receipts. And knowing full well you had no intentions of doing so. And somebody had written in a comment section somewhere that they were like, well, you know, during her stream, oh, I think it was that, what's that girl called? TPE? Is that her name? She had left a comment somewhere and was like, she always like seems to find my comments, this girl. And she's like, she wasn't gonna show them while the case was going on. How you doing? Yeah. I don't have any cash on me. I'm so sorry. Sorry, buddy. Um, so anyway, sorry. Guys, like, do you have any cash on you? I'm like, dude, you guys gotta like get Venmo or something. I don't know. I don't have fucking money. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I totally just lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. I'm in the. She threw your BT under the bus. Oh yeah. Oh, we were talking about burnt toast. Okay. But like, why would you let somebody sit there and show receipts, and say that you're going to show the receipts when you're never going to show them? I don't fucking care either way because I never would have donated to that. I've always said that. I've always stood by that I would never donate to such a thing, ever. And if you're giving money to it, that's on you. That's on you. QB saying her daughter was listening to her live. It was pretty obvious. B Tim was kidding. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was all about. It's like, well, what do you say? Don't fucking say that shit. But yeah, I'm starting to realize that she's just as bad as Laura, if not worse, in a sense. Okay, because the grift is fucking real. I'm like, girl, who wakes up and fucking? Why is this guy coming back to my car? Yeah, yeah, yes, that I do have. That I def. Thank you. You have a light on you? I do. You know what? You can have the lighter too. Keep that shit too. I got like 100 of them. You have a good one, all right? It's all right. It's so good. It's just some guy. He's got no money. Um, he's on like a little kid's BMX bike, and he's wearing two different shoes. So like he's legit homeless. He's got a Croc on, and then on the other foot he's got, and it's like a pink Croc. So he must have found it somewhere. And on the other foot he's got a flip flop. So yeah. Anyway, you know what, dude? Smoke some cigarettes. I'd be smoking fucking cigarettes too if I was that guy. Um, but anyway, uh girl, welcome to New York. There's always, dude, every store you fucking go to, there's somebody asking you for money. And if I had money, I would have gave it to him. If I had a couple of dollars, I don't carry cash ever. So it's all good. It's all good. Like this is like life in New York. Like every fucking store you go to, if you stop at a convenience store, chances are somebody's gonna ask you for money or for something. Like that's just how it is. Um, you think Laura is worse, but he's gone. He's good. He's out of here. He went down, probably go scrub some more cigarettes from somebody. But anyway, she I think she's worse in a sense because she tries to really mislead people. Plus, she's live fucking 24 hours a day, dude. I'm like, girl, how the fuck do you get anything done in your life? Seriously, how the fuck? Well, we know she leaves the panel for like fucking 3 hours at a time, but I'm like, how do you get anything done in your life? Like being live that much, 24 hours a day. She wants to, what was she saying the other day? I don't know. She was flipping out about something, sharing links or something. And I'm like, what good is it if you share links when you're live 24/7 at the same fucking time? Well, she was like, I'm not going to share links anymore. Fuck that shit. And I'm like, all right, so don't fucking share people's links. Who gives a fuck? Like who fucking cares, honestly? But like, who are you? Who are you that anybody even needs you to fucking share the link? But she's like, I'm like, well, what does it matter if you share their links anyway? You're fucking live at the same time as everybody all the time anyway. I guarantee you she's fucking live right now. I guarantee if you go to that bitch's channel, she's fucking live right now. I will guarantee it. And will be. Who just gave me $10? Thank you, KB Bells. I appreciate that. Food for the blue. Oh, fuck the blue jay, girl. He's done. He is fucking out. I saw a fucking rat. Okay? A rat last night. And nobody believes me. I swear to God, I get gaslit by my fucking family all the time. I ran inside. I'm like, there's a fucking rat. I'm like flipping out. Okay. I knew this was going to happen. I vacuumed my porch. The bird feeder was only up for 2 days, mind you. Okay. Normally it takes them like a couple of weeks to find the bird feeders, but there was bird feeder. She is live. See, I knew it. But this bird feeder was only there for 2 fucking days. I hung it on my porch and then I had to move it because the blue jay was making such a mess. I had to vacuum my porch the other day because I was like, I don't want all these fucking seeds on the ground because they're going to attract rodents. Like I'm thinking mice, not fucking rats. I didn't even know there were rats around in my neighborhood. Okay. So I'm like, I just didn't want it around. So my husband makes this little thing, he like MacGyver's together this little hook thing on my flagpole, and I hang it off there. And he's like, "Yeah, the seeds will go in the bushes." Well, I was like, "Okay." That fucking the next day, okay, I'm out there last night. I'm like, it's like, I don't know, around like 7 o'clock. I like out of the corner of my eye, I see something moving, and it's a fucking rat. And I was like, oh hell no, bitch. Oh, who's this? Thank you for the super chat. Laura's worst overall, but QB's worst with Griff's. I think that's probably the best way to say it, because that's what I said the other day. I said Laura, at least at the very least, she she at least tries to pretend she has this business, this like, successful business going. So she at least pushes the business. No, this bitch is straight up grifting. That whole shtick that she put on yesterday, I agree. I was listening to that Soup, what's her name? Stinson Soup. I was listening to her, a little bit of her live before, and she was basically saying, and I totally agree, it was like a soft grift, like, to buy memberships, basically. That's why she was like, I'm under attack. She wanted everybody to believe that she was under attack so people would buy memberships from her. Oh, girl, I always forget my iCloud password. Um, no, I'm not in the city, girl. Let me tell you a story about the city real quick, and it rats. We're on the way home because, like, obviously, if I leave, I'm on Long Island. So if you leave Long Island, you got to go through the city. Like, you got to go around the city, but you're basically going through the city, right? I got to go through Queens, Brooklyn, and then we got to kind of drive around Manhattan to get anywhere outside of, New York, even upstate if I want to go upstate. So we're on the way home from like Jersey or something or Pennsylvania. And oh my God, I'll never forget this. We stop at this gas station in Queens that's like right off the highway. And I get out to smoke a cigarette because, mind you, I've been in the car for like, I don't know how many fucking hours at this point. So I get out of the car. My husband and my son go into the gas station. So I'm just standing there smoking my cigarette. My husband puts like the brights on to like mess with me in the car. I turn around. Dude, there's these two rats literally crawling right next to me. That's probably why you put the brights on now that I'm thinking about it. I These things were the size of fucking cats. Cats. I mean, they were so big. I've never seen a fucking rat that big in my life. I threw the cigarette up in the air and fucking ran like nobody's business. I was like, ah! I mean, they were like right next to me. Like two of them crawled up like the fence. I was like, oh my God. Dude, I'd never seen rats that fucking big in my life. The rats in Manhattan, in the five boroughs, I should say, are on steroids, okay? The rat that was near my house, that wasn't that bad. I live in the suburbs, so it was like a regular, normal sized rat. He was a little big, but he wasn't that big. But the city rats, oh my God, they're huge. They're fucking enormous. But anyway, thank you for the super chat. I forgot to say that. Who just sent that? How come yours disappeared? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, but thank you. And thank you, KB Bells, and thank you for Perplex CPS. I got yours too. Um, yeah, dude, this thing was like, it was a fucking monster. It was a fucking monster. I think they're out more because of how hot it's been. Yeah, well, that's it for me with feeding the birds, because I still have my one feeder up, but it's like a non-mess feeder, shall I say. Like the birds have no choice. I did read though, if you don't want rats, you have to get, which I used to buy years ago. You have to get the ones that don't have like shells on them, because like the shells is what creates a mess. So, ugh, pizza rat. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, like I was saying, I do think that Queen Bee is pretty bad with the grifts, dude. She's bad. That's why she's live 24/7, dude. She needs the money to keep coming in. She needs the super chats to keep coming in. She needs the memberships. Keep buying memberships. Like, we push memberships over here. Of course you do. Because, you got a membership, you got somebody locked in for fucking how many months. Now, I heard that she also charges for people to get in her Discord. Like, I don't know if it's a separate fee. My Discord is also for members only, but my lowest tier is like what, $2, which I thought it was lower than that. I don't know if it would not allow me because whatever the lowest was that you could put on there, that's what I put. But you don't need to have like a certain level of membership. If you're a member, you're welcome to come in Discord. Oh my god, a black bear? I'd lose my shit, Grandma Sherry. I'd lose my shit. Actually, they're kind of cute, but like from a distance. We have like deers here. We have no exciting animals here. Like none. Although out here where I am right now, I have seen prairie dogs before or groundhogs. I don't know which one it is. They're so cute, but I never seen them by my house. There's no exciting animals on Long Island. We don't have anything. We don't have like, mountain lions or fucking anything cool like that. Um, but yeah, it's different. You can't even get into it under $10. I mean, I kind of understand that just for the sense, like, and that's the only reason I did it because in my mind, I'm like, people that don't like me aren't gonna fucking pay me, although some of them are. Um, but you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna come into Discord, and that was like more for the protection of like other people, so that you know I tell everybody, just be careful in Discord. I don't care. My Discord's boring. Like, it's not like it's not popping off or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's, be careful in there because I don't know every fucking person in there. I don't know who everybody is. I'm not going to vet people. So I understand charging to like kind of filter out haters, I guess, in a sense. I understand that. But like $10, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. QB charges separate for her Discord. It's not YouTube memberships. Oh, so you're telling me there's a charge on top of that? See, that's fucking crazy, dude. You have two channels monetized with memberships on it, which I think is crazy because none of these fucking people make members only content. Okay, I try to once in a while because I start feeling bad because I'm like, oh my god, these people are paying me and like I have to fucking do something. So either that or I'll put a video out and I'll release it to members only for like a couple of hours and then I'll put it on public because I'm like I feel like I have to do something, you know. And some people don't do anything, and that's fine. But I mean, dude, for $10, you better be fucking doing something. Holy shit. And then you're charging people on top of that to get into Discord. Where do you pay? Like, is there a way to pay through Discord? Like, how do you pay to get into her Discord? I saw a real life cougar walking, oh my God, across the road the other day. Girl, I just watched a video about they're saying that cougars are back, not cougars, mountain lions are coming back to like the Northeast, which they haven't been around in like so many, years. And they thought they were like basically extinct. She's trying to be Keemstar. She says she takes a ride on her golf cart or something. Yeah, we know why she's taking those fucking rides. Fucking go drop off some fucking something to somebody. Does anybody else remember this? Okay, because the last I remember, she got very upset that, I said she was smoking blunts with a baby. Mind you, that's not what I said. I was joking around in my parody video and like, hey, baby, you want to hit this? But no, girl, you were definitely smoking blunts around a toddler. And guess what? That little kid was sitting right there because you could hear in that video the baby going, mama, mama, mama. Okay, so that's like a little kid. If it's still calling you mama, that's like a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and you're definitely smoking pretty close to him. Okay, he's within the vicinities. But she said that that person that she went to go visit that day was her niece, allegedly. But in that same video, because I was like, I know I'm not fucking crazy. I remember hearing this. She asks the girl how many kids she has. Okay, so, and the girl's like, oh, I have 6 kids. So if that's your niece, why do you not know how many fucking kids she has? Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't think you should be smoking blunts when kids are around. I just don't. Maybe I'm fucking old school. I understand the weeds becoming more accepted and legalized, but like I said, they can inhale that shit. And I wouldn't even take that chance. Wouldn't even fucking take that chance. Oh my God, you guys have mountain lions. I'm like, that's not your niece, girl. Because if it was your niece, you wouldn't be like, oh, how many kids do you have? What? What? And I'll fucking clip that shit, dude. I will find it and clip it. She's focused on Brittany's kids. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. Nobody here is perfect, okay? She got pulled over in a golf course, a golf cart. Girl, that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. Who's Summer? I keep seeing this person. Wait, who is Summer? Somer. Because I keep seeing people talking to this person and I can't see them. So unless it's somebody's name and I don't know it's their name, like, and they have another name on here, I keep seeing somebody talking. Oh, Legally Blonde. Oh my God. All right, there we go. I was in Sinner's chat, I think, the other day, and I kept seeing people saying Summer, and I'm like, who the fuck is Summer? I don't see this person. All right, now I know. Cool name. Yeah. I never smoke around kids. I don't smoke at all. But if I did and it was around children, they would. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Just imagine if Brittany smoked a fucking blunt doing or around somebody else's kids, which are your own fucking kids. That's great. You're the parent. But to do it in front of other people's kids is worse to me. I know, Tiffany, I'm the same way. If I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm like, go stand like 10 feet away from me. Don't even come near me. Hey, Lacey, why do you have a live scheduled and are over here making your subs wait? Well, maybe her live's for later, Mercedes girl. I just wouldn't. Yeah, the fresh baby. I'm smoking a blunt with a fresh baby sitting right here. And a fucking toddler. That I clipped the little part because I didn't like feel like sitting there listening to the whole thing. But I clipped the little part where you could hear the kids singing in the background. But later in that same live, like a few minutes later, the kid is like, Mama, 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 just keeps calling the mom. And he's like, look, dude, the microphone only picks up sounds, right? When somebody's close by. It's not going to pick up the sound of like somebody that's 20 feet away. So the kid's clearly right there where he could, see what you're doing and smell it for sure. I mean, she even says it smells a little skunky. Smells a little skunky over here. You know? She does this all the time. I mean, look, nobody's forcing people to wait there. That's how I look at it. I'm just like, girl, what the fuck? Is there pushback? Why can't I go on chat without somebody? Uh, I laugh at the voiceovers. Oh my goodness. That's all right. I'm not gonna be live much longer. So I gotta run into the store. So um I just wanted to check in with you guys because I haven't talked to people in so long and I have people commenting and I feel bad. It's a little bit I'm a little busy this summer. But I will but I'm trying to enjoy my summer and not spend it, rotting away on fucking YouTube. Not that it's rotting away. I always enjoy talking to you guys, but it's a little hard this summer. I give it 3 months and Laura and QB are fighting again. Oh yeah. Oh, it's only a matter of time that Laura's gonna fucking say something that's gonna piss one of them off. I mean, we all know this. It's a cycle of Laura. Like she's gonna piss these people off in some way, shape, or form. She was doing it on her own panel the other day because they were all getting mad at her for like having sympathy, well, fake sympathy for Brittany. Because Laura's like, I kind of understand if she's like mentally ill. I'm like, you're all fucking mentally ill, okay? All right. You're all fucking mentally ill. Let's just be real here. Your fucking obsession with this girl is a mental illness in and of itself. I guess the chat took a vote then, or did they have a choice? BJ, you do that all the time. It's a wonder you even have a channel anymore. But see, who's forcing you to sit in her chat though? That's what I don't understand. Just don't go there. That's why I don't pre-schedule lives. I just go live and fucking wing it over here. But oh shit, look at that. There's $1 in my fucking center console. I could have gave it to that guy. Fuck. Where the fuck did this dollar come from? I don't even know where that came from. Um, I'm looking for a tissue because my nose is running. Oh. Hold on, I just gotta blow my nose. Give me a second here. Okay, sorry about that. You guys don't have to sit and wait. I know. Well, remember that time people came in here and they're like sitting and waiting. They're like, "Oh, she's like she wasn't even in my chat," and people are like coming in here, and I'm like, "Why are you sitting there and waiting her? You don't like her clearly, but you're sitting there waiting for her." Like, make that one make sense. That's what I said. This group of people I hate her is a special type of fucking crazy. A special type of fucking crazy. The universe giving you back the lighter. I get the lighters for free at the reservation, so. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. By the way, I just got to put you guys on to this. If you like these, hold on. You guys know I just love sharing good finds with you guys. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can like put this down for a second. I gotta get off here in a second, but oh shit, wrong button. Fuck, what did I just do? Hold on. All right. If you like these Soul Gennaros, this one's like 50 something dollars. I mean, it's like I haven't sprayed it. It's more to me, it's more of like a wintry kind of scent. Hold on. I don't know, yeah. Like well, I guess it could be a summer scent. I love these, but especially as a smoker, like, because I don't like smelling like cigarettes, so I always have something in my car to like spray on myself. These are fucking, dude, these are no joke right here. Walmart, $8. Okay. It's called Sunrise. Sunrise. And hold on. I don't know why I like this one. It's not like a typical scent I would pick. It's called Petal Splash. I can't really, it's just like a clean, I feel like it's a kind of clean scent. But they have other ones. They have other scents, and one of them smells exactly like the other. Like the most popular one of these. I don't remember what number is 60 something. It smells fucking identical, and I've smelled so many dupes of these, and not a lot of them don't even get close. But the I don't know what flavor it is. Scent flavor. I'm not eating the fucking thing. I don't know what the scent is, but whatever the scent is of the other one, it's in like an orangey color. I'm telling you, get these, and they actually last. I sprayed this one on myself because I was in Michigan like a couple months ago, and I went into Walmart and I just happened to like just be browsing around, and I saw these, and I'm like, oh, let's see. You know, they're not going to be close because none of them get close. But I actually like sprayed it, and then like the whole night I kept smelling it, and I'm like, dude, this little like $8 thing lasted that long because I don't know. I feel like perfumes and shit like wear off so quickly. Even these, like they're good, but they don't last all day. So this one lasts, dude. I'm shocked. I couldn't believe it. I sprayed it on myself and I was like, holy shit, this thing's like actually, it's lasting on me. So definitely put you guys on to that. For $8, dude, like even if it's just like an extra one you want to leave in your car, you know what I'm saying? The bottle's a little big. You can't really put it in your bag, but as compared to $50 for this fucking thing, and then the small ones are 25. So, and they're still pretty big. I mean, I have one in my bag somewhere back here, but where's the other one? Hold on. I have like 5 of my bags back here because I never take my bags out of the car. I think it's in this one. Oh, hold on. My car is a fucking disaster. It's a fucking disaster. Hold on, I gotta put you guys down. Give me a second. Oh, this one, 62. These are like 25. This one's almost out. But they go so quick too. So I just put you guys on to that. Smells so good. All right. I love sharing when I find like cool shit. I just love telling people. Has anybody seen? No, I haven't. From the lately, no. I hope she's, doing okay. Does anybody know what happened to Simon? I heard passed away. Oh my God. Simon, like what happened? It's so sad. He was a nice guy. I'm not going to argue with someone that comes in another chat to call out another because she isn't live yet. I'm here for MM. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Ash, you're always late. We're so used to it. No, I'm just kidding. That isn't even sunrise, amber, soul, long lasting fate. Yeah, maybe that's it, Remy. I think you're right. There's like three different scents, right? So MCB. You know what though? Every time I want to smell the MCO beauty ones, and fuck them by the way, um, they're like in a box, so like you can't smell the actual scent. There's like another one called Fresh or something. Like to me, those don't smell close. The souls are good. They're just body sprays, so like you could spray it all over yourself. Oh my God, KB Bells, I know. But they smell really good. I never tried the body butters. I gotta try them. Oh, you Google searched it? Get out of here. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I've only ever seen that brand though at Walmart. And there's actually another brand that they sell at Target. I want to say it's something. Oh my God. The bottles look like, I mean, I have to give this Sunrise company credit. At least they didn't totally rip it off. Okay, like the bottle's completely different. You know what I'm saying? There's other companies that literally like dupe the fuck out of this to the point where like it looks exactly like it. Even like the label. You know what I'm saying? Not label, the print on it. Where it's like, dude, come on, Like at least they duped the scent, but they made their own branding, their own bottle and everything, which actually is kind of cooler than this. I mean, it looks a little teenager-ish, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. But it smells really fucking good. I don't know what the fuck. I like, 'cause I typically don't go for floral scents, but what does it say? Juicy dragon fruit lychee? I don't know what a fucking lychee is. Jasmine and soft vanilla. Maybe that's what it is. I love vanilla, so maybe that's what drew me to this. I don't know. But what do you call it? For fucking $8, you can't go wrong. There's another one that they sell at Target that actually almost smells exactly like this one, and that one's good too. But I don't know the name of it. It looks like this though. It's like the bottle is almost identical. It's not the MCO Beauty ones. I love the MCO Beauty. What is it? The peptide. Oh, it's at home. Oh no, wait. This. They have this peptide mask lip treatment thing. It's actually really good. Also, this one. This one's by Essence. This one's really good, but my nail's broken. Dude, oh my God, is Miss Leo still in here? I saw her commenting. So, Ms. Leo was so kind and sent me this beautiful wax melter, okay? From what company? What is that company? They sell like wax melts. I can't remember the fucking name of it. Dude, my nails need to be done so bad. I'm gonna do them tomorrow. Like I broke it. I'm telling you how the nail got broken. So she sends me this beautiful fucking thing. Okay. Beautiful wax melter from oh my God, Scentsy. That's it. Scentsy. It's gorgeous. It's like round and it has what do you call it? Like a mosaic on it, like glass, stained glass. It's so pretty and it's so nice. It's such a beautiful thing. So I have it in my kitchen and it's on like the edge of my counter almost, right? The other day, fucking 4th of July, Ovi peed in my house. Not once, but twice. He's 4 years old. He's been peeing in my house all of a sudden. I'm like, are you going through some type of like fucking regression? Why are you pissing in my house? I think because the fireworks scared him, right? So I bust out the mop to fucking mop up the piss. And somehow the fucking wire for the wax melter gets stuck on my fucking mop. And the fucking thing comes flying off the counter and it was like in slow motion. I'm like, no. And I like go to like catch it and that's what broke my nail off. So I saved the thing. I saved it. It's fine. But the fucking dish fell out and broke. But I went online and I found that you could replace the dish. So Thank God. Because I love this wax melter. Like, I fucking love this thing and I use it constantly. And I was so upset when I fucking broke it the other day. I was like, no. So I got to order the dish, the replacement dish. It's so pretty. It's actually, if you want it, I think they still sell it. It's called the Macrush, something like that. My Doberman is five. Oh, you have a Doberman? Girl, me too. And he's such an asshole. I'm like, why are you peeing in the house after years of like never peeing in the house? Yesterday, me and my husband always messes around, so he'll come like hug me, and the dog goes crazy. Like, you can't touch me in my house, okay? You can't sit near me, and you can't touch me if the dog's around. He starts going nuts and barking and fucking getting crazy. So and nobody's allowed near me. So my husband's like messing around with the dog, hugging me to see what he'll do. And fucking sure enough, he pisses all over the kitchen floor. I'm like, this motherfucker. And I'm like, why is he peeing in the house all of a sudden? I mean, I'm telling you guys, for years, this dog didn't pee in the house. All of a sudden, he starts peeing in the fucking house for like no reason. Like, Jesse will scare him and he pisses. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Could be attention seeking. If this dog gets any more attention, I don't know. He can't be he can't be fucking needing any more attention. Thank you, Twisted Sis. Twisted Sis. I love it too. I actually was really happy with the way that one came out. I was worried because, the dog was white and um who else gave me hair that was white? Oh, Purple Rain did. And her dog's hair just disappeared as soon as you put resin on it. And so I was like really worried that the hair wasn't going to show up, but it showed up beautifully. No, we haven't changed his food or anything. That's what I've been wondering, ZZ. I'm like, maybe he has like a UTI, but then I'm like, no, because like it's not red. It doesn't smell bad. And male dogs really don't get them that frequently. So, well, males in general. But it's like sporadic that he'll pee in the house. And I'm like, what the fuck? He has to go to the vet soon anyway for his UA is a huffer. I'm a huffer too. I'm not gonna lie. I love the way gasoline smells. In fact, this video popped up today about it was like the most random thing. I think it's in my mom's brush actually. It's a wet brush. You guys know like the hairbrush, the wet brush. I bought this brush, or I got the brush, I think, from my mom. And I don't know if it's hers or mine. We both had, one. So, like, I don't know, about like a year or two after I got the brush, it got sticky. Like the whole brush, not the like bristles, but like the handle and the whole rest of the brush got like this stickiness on it. And I kept trying to wash it and it wouldn't come off. I tried rubbing alcohol. I tried fucking so many different things. And the fucking like I'm like, what is this sticky shit on here? Like, it's not hairspray. I don't use hairspray barely, although I used a little today, but it's not gel. Like, I don't use any products like that would make the brush sticky. So I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was for the longest time. But like the brush still worked, so I'm like, whatever. Like I'll never remember to go buy another fucking wet brush. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just deal with the sticky handle. It's kind of gross, but whatever. So today this video pops up in my like feed and the guy's like, oh, do you have sticky plastic or something? I'm like, wait, what? So he's talking about a pair of binoculars and he's basically saying that what it is the coating. When you buy products and they have that like velvety kind of feel to them, like that silicone velvet coating that goes on them. That's what it is. It's like breaking down over time. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense that it's like the coating breaking down. So he said to use gasoline to get it off. So my husband goes and gets the gas can and it didn't work, needless to say. But I ended up getting it off with acetone, and then I used a little bit of my magic stuff. I love this stuff. Goof Off, I think it's called. It's fucking amazing. But it was just funny because I'm like, my husband's like, you gotta wash the brush, and I'm like, no. He's like, it's gonna smell like gasoline. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I love the way gasoline smells. I wish my brush smelled like gasoline. I'm such a weirdo. I'm such a weirdo. Yeah, I never had that before. It breaks down. Like the coating on it broke down. If the dog is peeing, that's the kidney. Is not. I mean, he's not peeing all the time though. He's peeing like sporadically here and there. Once in a blue moon, he'll fucking get scared and piss. It's not. It's not like he's just pissing in the house like because he has to go to the bathroom. He's pissing when he gets scared or something like something always sets it off. Is what I'm saying. Are you a vet too? You just said you like smell like super glue. I don't like super glue. Some I do like markers though. There was this old brand of markers. Actually, I think I have one in my car. Oh, you're fucking missing. Hold on a second. I had one in here back in the day. I don't know if it's still in here. They're called king size markers. Bro, they smell so good, but so bad. I don't know. I don't think I have it anymore. I'm telling you though, if you ever fucking smelt this brand of marker, if you like those types of smells, like I'm a fucking weirdo. I have like I love the way when you walk into fucking Walmart and you go by the tire section. Oh my god, I just love it. I'm like, oh yes, tires, fresh tires. Also, I don't know what it is, but I love the way new shoes like famous footwear. You just take like a whiff of like new shoes. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, rubber glue, yeah, heart shaped box. What is that shit called? I know what you're talking about. The one that you screw it off and there's like a brush. My Doberman is scared of loud noises and has to have his blankie. That's so funny. Mine has a blankie too. And he sucks on it. I always used to hear people saying that their dog like sucks on a blanket. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, now I know because that's what my Doberman does. He like takes like a little piece in his mouth and just, I don't know, it's weird. Rubber cement. That's it. Yes. Rubber cement. Um, But yeah, he's got a little binky. Last night, this is so funny. He eats bugs. Okay, I don't know if anybody else's dog eats bugs. I never had a dog that eats bugs, but he likes to eat beetles, which I'm fine with because I fucking hate beetles. So last night, I'm in the backyard with him because now I'm scared to go in the front because there's a fucking rat. So I'm in the backyard with him and I see him like walking around and it looks like he's eating a bug. He like picks them up in his mouth. He doesn't like swallow them, but he'll pick a bug up in his mouth and I think it like tickles him and then he spits it out and then he picks it back up and then he does this like over and over again. So that's what I thought he had in his mouth. So I'm like, dude, you better spit out whatever the fuck you have before you come back in the house because you are not bringing any bugs into my house. So all of a sudden he comes around, he spits this thing out, and I'm like, this motherfucker. It's yesterday during the day. My son left his water bottle outside, like like one of those like sports ones type ones. And of course, you can't leave anything outside. Overeats it. This motherfucker, I threw the water bottle out yesterday, though, right? He chewed it a little bit, but I threw it out because I was like, nobody wants this drink out of this after it was in the fucking dog's mouth and it's chewed up anyway. He chewed like the nipple part off where the water comes out. So that's what was in his mouth. I don't know where he found this fucking thing. He must have hid it somewhere in the grass and he found this little thing. I mean, it's like the size of a dime. He fucking found this little ring somehow in the grass last night. I mean, I'd thrown the water bottle out like hours prior to this, but somehow he located this little fucking ring. And that's what he was chewing on. He was chewing on the little fucking ring that he chewed off the water bottle. I'm like, this motherfucker. I noticed our cat was peeing more. She had kidney disease. I hope to God he doesn't have kidney disease. He's only 4. Her kidneys completely declined. Oh, I'm sorry, Mercedes girl. That's so sad. I'm sorry. Man, UA's getting fucking. I'm just shocked she's even in here. Laura might get mad at you, girl. Hey, UA, how do you feel about Laura being a fucking CPS caller? Do you think she's justified? Just curious. I'm just curious. Well, apparently KB Bells doesn't know how kidneys function the same in people and dogs. Don't be talking shit to KB Bells, dude, in my chat. Don't be talking shit to my girl. That is not gonna happen here. I don't take any medical advice from a mere BA, UA. You'll need at least a master's. You need to at least do a residency or some shit. Well, no, that's not necessarily true because I guess nurses, right? They don't have masters. UA probably called CPS. I don't know her. I just know I saw her crying on some news thing and I think it's weird. Sorry, girl, if you're in here, but it's fucking weird. Yeah, Mercedes girl, that's crazy. Well, this Boston person, I don't know who this is. Boston and UA BFFs, that's definitely a troll. And where is this girl? I don't agree with calling CPS out of spite, but if it's warranted, then it should be called. Okay. But you're not UA. You're not the fucking. Wait, the Boston person is her? Did she just change her tag and her picture? Because that's not the same picture that was in here. What? Yeah, why is she in here? Did she get blocked or something? Well, okay. Well, how about if somebody's just talking shit about you online? Okay. Not every day, like I said. Okay. How do you feel about that? She isn't crying yet. Perhaps troll UA. She isn't crying. I could have sworn I saw the fucking real person in here. Didn't she say she likes smelling super glue? Hey, Pepper. That's what I thought. I don't fucking know what's going on here. She was in here. Okay. I'm shocked she came in here because, that's Laura's friend. Laura's buddy over there. Her buddy. Everybody's buddies. I'm just curious because, if one of my friends did that, I would not be fucking cool with them. But that's just me. That's just me. Listen, bitch, you better be glad this is MM's chat. Ooh, shit. Tell him, KB Bells. Tell that bitch. Dee Dee. Wait, Dee Dee's here? Happy birthday. Oh, it's not your birthday anymore. Sorry. I take it back. I take it back. Isn't that crazy? I listened to you guys this morning. You slept a whole night's sleep and now it's the morning time. And it's not your birthday, but happy birthday. I said it like 5 times in chat because I didn't know if you saw it. So I didn't, I wanted you to see it. But I hope you had a great birthday, Dee Dee. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Actually, I have to finish listening to the live later. I would not be okay if that happened again. Well, here, while you're in here, let's just straighten this out. And maybe you could tell Laura's other people because she loves lying about this whole situation to everybody else, okay? When she called on me, because she's like, oh, it was years and years and years and years of people talking shit about me, of this bitch going live day after day after day, every day, 24/7. No, 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 no. I was friends with Laura, okay? We fell out in, I want to say, January or February of 2021. She called CPS on me in August, okay, of 2021. So it wasn't years. It was only a couple of months. And yes, I talked shit about her. I fully own that, you know. Definitely talked shit about her. Was it every day? No, not even close. You could go back on my channel and go look at my live streams. They're all up from that time, okay, leading up to August 9th of 2021 when she called. And it was not fucking every day. And I did talk about her. Yes, I'll never fucking deny that. I talk shit about her. But it wasn't every day, okay? But even if I did talk shit about her every fucking day, I still don't think she's justified in calling up a government agency and making a fucking false report about my husband who's never on here and my child who's never on here, okay? She had no concern. And she lies about what she said, too. She doesn't remember conveniently. She's got the Jodi Arias argument. So just to clear that up, okay, with the people that listen to her, because, whatever. It happened. It is what it is. It's in the past. we can't change it. But I don't like her fucking lying about it. And she also lies about, oh, I apologize to her. She wrote an email to me that never got to me. Okay. And even if it did, I would have just laughed at it because, it's kind of like, you're only apologizing. Your initial reaction, which she refers to as her knee-jerk reaction, that told me everything I needed to know. She felt vindicated and justified in it, which is fine. I don't want a fucking apology from you. I don't need an apology from you because you can't change it. Okay. Apology is not going to change anything. But if you're not actually sorry, I don't want an apology from you, which she clearly wasn't, which is why her apology was so insulting when she tried sending it 2 days later and realized that, oh shit, people are not happy about this and I'm losing subscribers and I'm losing support, because I lied to people for 3 years straight, okay, and let other people get accused and all this other shit knowing it was me the whole time. That's when she became sorry. So you could take your fucking apology and shove it up your ass sideways, right? But I don't need an apology from her either way. And, that's fine. If she's not sorry, I don't want her to fake being sorry. That's fine. But, it's not going to change anything. What happened, happened. If she's lucky, it was a little late for me to fucking do anything about it by the time I found out it was her. That's all I'll say. You are weirdly obsessed. Yeah, but like even you guys thinking that you know what's going on in Brittany's house and all this shit, you don't fucking know. You're not in her house, okay? I'm asking if there's actual abuse occurring in a creator's home. Would you say that shouldn't be called? No, because you don't know. You don't know. You're not in her fucking house. So absolutely not. You shouldn't be calling on her. You cannot make an assumption from a live stream, okay? You people saw a fucking bug and you're like, oh my God, there's roaches in the house. There's no fucking roaches in the house, dude. Shut up. It's crazy. And even if there was, that's not a CPS issue. You people need to learn what CPS is actually for. It's for children that are being abused and neglected. That's what it's for. Who are endangered. Not for fucking, oh, well, I think maybe something's going on. That's not what it's there for. And none of you people are in her fucking house. All right. You know what? Somebody could live in a dirty house that's not up to your fucking cleaning standards. I mean, go look at Laura's house. That wouldn't pass most people's cleaning standards and still be a loving parent, right? So it doesn't matter how messy your house is. That's not a CPS issue. Messy houses aren't, abusive. Maybe if it's like a hoarding house where it's like, you can't even fucking walk or safely get to a window if there's a fire, that might be an issue. But if the house is just like a little dirty and fucking messy or disorganized, that's not a CPS issue, okay? Unfortunately, there's children living in homes like that all over the fucking world. Why are you guys not out there worrying about kids in your own fucking neighborhoods that are living like that? Yeah, one roach or a large roach or cat-sized roach is not neglect. First of all, that was not a fucking roach. I don't know if you people ever seen roaches before, but they're not that fucking big, okay? Okay. Maybe in the city they might be in Manhattan, but I doubt, and fucking the type of roaches people are thinking that is, that's not it. Let's be clear. Abuse can be detected on live streams. No, it cannot. Unless you're fucking visually witnessing abuse happening, then no. Words, okay? Words that you might hear on a live stream, that's not abuse. Sorry. Nobody here has seen her kids, all right? It seems like her kids are fine. You might not agree with the way she parents her children and lets them stay up late and misses school or whatever. You don't know what's going on in her house. You have no right to be calling and wasting the authorities' time. They've been there how many fucking times already? Clearly, if there was a problem, she wouldn't have a newborn baby in her house. I mean, so enough already with that shit. Nodding out on drugs is okay. I don't know that she's on drugs. Did you drug test her, girl? I don't watch her, so let me just get that straight. The only uh time I've ever watched her is via Laura's channel, okay? And Is she nodding out on drugs? I don't know. Okay, I've seen clips. I don't know what she's on. I don't know when was the last time that even happened. First of all, but you don't know that she's not tired or I can't say if she's on drugs. I have no idea if she's on drugs or not. She doesn't seem to me when she's talking. She doesn't seem impaired in any way, shape, or form. Nodding out is one thing, okay, but if you're not there's other signs there, okay, that somebody's on drugs when they're using opiates, let's just say, because I know that's what everybody's alluding to, okay? There's other signs that you would see there besides just nodding out. And I don't see any of them. Speech wise, I don't see or hear any of them. Tired people yawn. Oh my god, you sound just like Laura. Girl, I don't yawn every time I'm fucking tired. I barely ever fucking yawn. I mean, sometimes, but like, I don't yawn every night before I go to bed. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh. Like, what? Come on. Tired people yawn. That's your fucking argument. That's Laura's argument. Girl, stop. Do you have stacks of drug tests laying around? No. Why would I? Why the fuck? Why would I have that? Oh my goodness. Yes, you yawn because you don't have enough oxygen going to your brain. There you go. There you go. But yeah, girl, like, what? That's not proof that she's not tired. Are people not allowed to get fucking tired? I mean, shit. But like I said, when was the last time I'm gonna fucking yawn because you people can say it. I'm not fucking tired right now. Ah, um, Jesus Lord. Like, when was the last time she nodded out though on a live stream? Because like I remember Laura talking about it, and then it was like, oh well, she was pregnant. Okay, well guess what? I probably looked like a fucking heroin addict in my first trimester of pregnancy too, because I was working and I couldn't keep my fucking eyes open at my desk, no matter how much sleep I got that night. But here's my thing, okay? The the authorities have been to her house how many fucking times? Okay, obviously there's not a problem there. She still has her kids, and is that what you want? You want to get her kids taken away from her and her boyfriend? Why? Because he drinks? Okay. You know how many fucking people drink alcohol here and have kids? I mean, come on. That's not abuse. Drinking alcohol isn't abuse, dude. Sorry, but it's not. Brittany almost died. She had preeclampsia. I don't know if she almost died, but or as Laura says, preeclampsia. It's pre-eclampsia. Oh my goodness. I mean, but dude, yeah, exactly. One. How is this your business, girl? That's what I want to know. She said she has stacks of drug tests, maybe just to shut you guys the fuck up. She said that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think she trolls you guys and you fucking fall for it constantly. I think she says a lot of shit to just because she knows that you guys are gonna fucking run with it, and she's trolling you guys, and you guys fall for every fucking thing that she says. And I think it's kind of funny. I think she's like one of the biggest fucking trolls around, actually. Not in the sense that she's trolling in people's chats and stuff, but in the sense of trolling her haters. She's definitely trolling you guys, for sure. They're still monitoring her and she's got a safety plan. How do you know that though, girl? How do you know that? How do you know that? Stop it. You don't know that. A safety plan? And if they do, okay, let's just say they do. It's none of your fucking business, dude. Then what do you then just let them handle it. You guys aren't CPS. You don't have to worry about it. You should be happy if that's the case. And just leave her the fuck alone and let them do their goddamn jobs. Sorry for GDing, but fuck. Fuck. How long ago was that live that you watched? I don't know, dude. These people are fucking crazy. Would BJ accept the help when she refuses to acknowledge? I don't know, dude. It's not my fucking business, though. That I could say. Why is her name UA urine analysis? It's not my business, dude. It's not. I don't live in her fucking house. So she seems to me, every time I've heard her on Laura's panel, she seems pretty with it, dude. She don't seem like she's fucking. Meanwhile, these same people are okay with somebody who's fucking smoking blunts all day. Which, like, I'm not against weed. You guys know I support weed smokers and everything, but come on now. Come on now. Exactly, Mandy. She gets all those old bitches up in a tizzy. Oh, it's ridiculous, dude. I'm not in her fucking house, so I don't know, and I don't watch her, so I really can't say. Like either way, I don't watch her live streams. I've only heard her through Laura's panels. Okay. But from what I have heard, I just don't get it. Like I don't see what you guys are seeing. Sorry. A safety plan in my city puts kids in another household. Yeah, Laura's a speed addict. That's true. Don't worry about it. They've been for. Oh, okay. But if that's the case and she has a safety plan, then let them do their fucking jobs, dude. Let them do their fucking jobs. Her kids are in good hands, okay? I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't think any of you fucking people actually give a shit about her kids, honestly. I think you just want to you all have fucking savior complexes, Captain Save-A-Ho complexes, should I say? That you like have to, you're on a mission, right? This is the same person who apparently, was looking for Riley Strain. It's like you have this need to save people and fix people. And, you're fulfilling it by acting like you care about these fucking kids. You're seeking this sense of purpose online by acting like you give a shit about this family that you never fucking met, and you're trying to save her kids from her. Get the fuck out of here. You don't give a shit about her kids. I could sit here and judge everybody's fucking parenting, and vice versa. People could judge my parenting, you know, and they're gonna have criticisms and say, well, you don't do this or you do this, and nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I don't know. She seems like, as much as everybody wants to talk shit about this girl and her husband, they seem like they really love each other. And I think that maybe makes people jealous. Not saying that they want to like get with her husband or anything. I'm just saying, or her boyfriend or whatever he is, fiance. You know, I think that there's a very clear love there between them. Okay. And I think maybe people who don't have that are a little jealous of it. Okay. Because they seem to enjoy each other's company. And get along, and they're always laughing with each other. And I honestly think that makes people feel jealous. I do. Especially lonely bitches. I mean, if that's, there you go, CK. If you give a fuck about all these kids, go volunteer at a summer program and make a difference, right? Why are you so hyper focused on this one person? Like you know her. Like you actually know this girl and you're in her house. These fucking people, like I heard B Tim going off one day and he's like, Brittany, your house is so dirty. For fuck's sakes, clean it up. And I'm like, dude, you're acting like she's gonna invite you over there for fucking lunch. What do you care if her house is dirty? You're not living there. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Yes, you only care because it's part of the fucking Captain Save-A-Ho complex. I don't hear QB's kids. Well, her kids are teenagers, so it's a little different. You know what? You don't have to hear Britney's kids, right? Because you don't have to listen to her. You know that, right? You could just like not watch her. And then like all of your problems with her would just go away. And even the things I hear Laura saying about, oh, the kid asked for help with the light. Okay. Does that make somebody a bad mother? Because the kid maybe can't reach a fucking light switch, or doesn't have, maybe has dexterity issues because some of the light switches are hard to turn on certain lamps, you know, and little hands have trouble. I mean, he's autistic from what I understand. Laura's like, oh my god, he can't even turn on a light because the only way a light can be turned on is by a light switch on the fucking wall, right? There's no other way to turn lights on. It's like maybe he has to plug it in. Maybe he can't reach the fucking outlet. You know what I'm saying? She blows this shit so out of proportion. She's like, "Oh my god, her kid can't turn on a light." And I'm like, "Dude, like you're picturing a light switch, but there's more than one way to turn a fucking light on. You know that, right?" Like, what the fuck, dude? People are fucking nuts. 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 Yeah, roach infested baby, drug infested baby. She said all sorts of crazy shit. It's easy to judge online. That's only why you care. Yeah, 100%. I don't think the report says why, who caused the injuries. What injuries? Hey, Monkey. I got your message, Monkey. I think I was sleeping this morning when you called me. I texted you back, though, but I love it. I'm so happy you like it. I love it, too. I was like, ooh, this is cool. It was a great idea, too, with the background for the tiger's eye type of look. I like it. It really made the hair stand out. I have to get a stool to reach it. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or Laura's like, oh my God, our kids are hungry at, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Okay. I mean, is that the most ideal time to feed your kid? No, obviously not. But like, is it the end of the fucking world if your kids are eating late? Like, come on, dude. These people all act like they're so perfect. And that's the thing. If we looked in, like, for instance, Queen Bee, right? She's always sitting there talking shit. Then, oh, one day she fucking shows our house. Girl, your house is a fucking mess, okay? And I'm not judging you because my house ain't always fucking spick and span. I'll never live in one of those fucking houses. But my whole point is, you're sitting there judging somebody else, and your house it ain't looking too fucking clean either. Reviewing a live will change the thing. BJ still lives her life. Yeah. Well, that's the problem. These people, like, look, I review and everybody's always like, you're not going to change Laura. I know I'm not going to change Laura. I fucking know that shit. Laura is Laura. Okay. She's never going to fucking change. That's beyond clear. I'm not reviewing her to fucking change her. These people actually think they're going to change Brittany, and it's fucking crazy. It's fucking weird, dude. Like they're acting like they're forced to watch this girl, and they're just not. Okay, so wait, hold on. UA, here's my question. How do you feel about Laura bathing a fucking 11-year-old boy or 10-year-old boy who's autistic that she babysits for? It's not even her own fucking kid. Okay. And writing online that, oh, he would have bugs crawling all over him if I didn't bathe him because he's lazy and he doesn't know how to bathe himself properly. How do you feel about that? And no, not all 10-year-olds could bathe themselves. You know, I used to have to go in when my son was 10. Okay. And my son's not too far from there. So this is recent for me. And I had to smell his hair because I was like, dude, did you wash your head? And my son doesn't have any, he's fine. He's a normal person, thank God. Well, I should say, uh, neurotypical person, should I say. Okay. And he might have some ADD, but so do I. But I used to have to go in and be like, make sure you wash your hair and like smell his hair at 10 years old. Okay. So I don't know if people just forget what it's like to have, kids that young or what, but like, no. Boys are a different breed. Okay. They would go weeks without bathing or fucking, brushing their teeth. I had to remind my son at 10, I still had to remind him to brush his teeth. Okay. It's just, they're not adults yet. They're little kids and they're not thinking about things that we think about. But I don't think you should be bathing somebody else's 10-year-old. Okay. And then talking about how he's lazy and would have bugs crawling all over him on the internet. That's what I don't think. Yeah, exactly, Mandy. If people were truly concerned, they'd want her to do better, not have her children taken. CPS always wants families to stay together. Right, exactly. I mean, it's fucking crazy to me. I'm sorry, but they don't give a shit about her kids. They're just trying to be save a hoe, Captain Save a hoe. That's yeah, Pepper. I agree. They wanna. They don't. They don't. They just want to hurt her, which is so fucked up because she never did anything to these people. She never did anything to these people. They have no reason. I don't know the girl, but like, I don't know. She seems fucking harmless to me. Okay, so some bullshit, she got involved in some lawsuit bullshit. So did Queen Bee. Okay, fuck that shit. Forget it. Granny's watching, isn't that bitch in some fucking lawsuit shit? All these people are. They're fucking crazy. The Rico, yeah, fuck the Rico. Yeah, that's their excuse. Laura doesn't care at all. If Brittany had 1,000 in her chat, yeah, Laura would be defending her. You don't know my history with BJ. She loves to have others do things for her to keep her hands clean, but she's done things to me. Okay, well, I don't know. You're right. I don't know. But what did she do to you exactly? Like, again, you have to prove these things. We could all make blanket statements about, people doing things to us, but to me, it's like she's throwing rocks and then, yeah, they get out the gun. Yep. I mean, I don't know, dude. You guys are a little too invested in her life, and I think her kids are fine. And I think, you guys need to, maybe mind your business a little bit. Mandy Bell, what girl? You have absolutely no clue. Is Mandy even in here still? I don't know because I can only see like one comment on a time at a time. They say she's lying about everything. I know. Even that day she was driving, oh my God, the bunch of fucking Karens that like, oh my God, she's driving and going live. I'm like, Laura does that all the time. And you guys don't say anything. So what's the big fucking deal? And they're like, oh, she's lying. And they're zooming into the steering wheel. I wouldn't fucking tell you people anything I was fucking doing. I'd lie to you about everything because you people, no matter what she does, you guys find something wrong with it. So for me, it's them going after her kids. Look what Laura did to MM told people not to go after Laura's real life. So that's my issue. Like her hate Brittany, leave her kid alone. Yeah. I don't think reading texts are okay for anybody to do. Girl, you don't ever read a text while you're driving. Come on now. Come on. Everybody does it. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's the thing. People could come on here and act like they're so perfect and they don't do any of this shit, but they do it. Trust me. Jay fucking swatted me and I still never retaliated into her real life. Never mentioned the DV shit or her son or anything. Yep. Very true, Mandy. Very, very true. That's a huge part of her problem. I agree, Teeny. I agree. That I agree with, right? When you bring something here and you discuss it here, you can't, Laura loves to do that. She's like, oh, why are you talking about this? It's none of your business. Like I know she'll be like, oh, why are you talking about my son's college? It's none of your business. Girl, you have your son up on here on your fucking streams. And by the way, since when the fuck was some 18-year-old an expert on God? I don't know why she always puts her kid on the thing, to have these like God speeches, right? When like, who the fuck is he? He's 18 years old. How much does he even know about life? Anytime it's about religion, it's like he's supposed to come up there and disprove things or like, who cares what his opinion is? Because I certainly fucking don't. No offense to him. I'm just saying. I don't fucking care. It's an opinion, just like everybody else has an opinion. He's no expert. Why? Because he goes to church. She thinks our kids, oh, they got into Jesus and this and that. Probably because of where you live, dude. To fit in with their peers is probably why they got into it. Because that's the thing down there. That's what people do down there. Okay. I guarantee if he was raised up here in New York, he wouldn't have gotten into it so deeply. But yes, I agree that if you bring your kid and you bring your business on here, you know, and I said that to her when she was in my chat once. You gotta stop sharing so much personal shit. Okay, I agree. It's gonna get discussed. You can't cry about it later and be like, oh, well, why are you discussing this? You brought it here. Okay. But that goes for everybody then. That goes for Laura. That goes for you. That goes for fucking what's her face? Queen Bee. That goes for everybody across the board. Yeah, Mandy's got a great memory. But yeah, it goes for everybody. That is true, perpetually. Perpetua. Am I saying that right? She was drinking and driving with no lights on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody here is perfect. Like, none of us are perfect. That's what I'm saying. So we could all sit here and criticize the shit out of each other all day, but we're like, nobody's perfect. I don't know anything about her asking her daughter if Craig touched her inappropriately. But I would, if I had to wager a guess of why she would do that, it's probably because some asshole made that accusation. Because I hear Laura and all of them trying to insinuate that the guy is a creep, okay, constantly. So, so I'm gonna say that's probably why. But her daughter's a grown adult, so like if she wants to bring her on here, that's her choice. Would I do it? No, I don't go live and have my family. My family is never on this platform, and you'll never hear them because I don't even go live if my kid's home. I don't even hit the live button when my kid's at my house ever because I am not taking that chance. My family, this is my hobby. It's not theirs. They don't. I'm not gonna force my family into it. I agree. They're both crazy, honestly. So, I mean, it's not my business, though, at the end of the day. Even if she shares things on here that you might not agree with, which some of the things I see these people getting so outraged about, I'm like, really, dude? Like, really? They're like, oh my God, Craig said this. And then I hear it and I'm like, what the fuck are these people crying about? Like he just sounds like a goofy guy who just says like stupid shit. Like you know what I'm saying? He says stupid shit, but like it's harmless stupid shit. He seems harmless. Yeah, I don't know the entire story. I think maybe we can review recent lives from both people and discuss it. I don't fucking need to do that. No thanks. Have I heard things? I've heard some things, and I think you guys are a bunch of fucking Karens who get outraged, fake outraged about things that he says. And I don't agree with some of the things I've heard him say, but like, what the fuck, dude? Like, all right, it's a freedom of speech, right? You don't have to fucking like everything he says. That doesn't mean that the fucking kids are in danger because he says stupid shit. I know a lot of people that say stupid shit, and I'm just like, oh, well, I wouldn't say that, but you know what? It doesn't make them bad people. Harmless shit talk, and nothing is that serious. It's the internet. People are too involved. Way too involved, Renee. Way too involved. Freedom of speech. Well, you're 100% right. But again, you need to apply that across the board, okay? That goes for you. That goes for Laura. That goes for Brittany, and that goes for him too. But the consequences of freedom of speech shouldn't be you guys calling CPS because he said something that you didn't like. That shouldn't be a fucking consequence ever. Okay? I think you guys just you again have this save a hoe complex. You feel like you're saving somebody. You're not. You're just not. Preach that to Laura again, more examples. That's the whole thing, okay? Because if you guys actually, it's the same way I feel that you guys need to sit back and watch Laura. I've heard Brittany, I've listened to Brittany, but the same things, a lot of the same things I see these people complaining about when it comes to the girl Brittany, they completely turn a blind eye to it when it comes to Laura. That's what fucking blows my mind. Because I'm like, holy shit. Like, you're going to somebody who's 10 times worse than the person you're fucking complaining about. Oh my God. Even like even with Queen Bee, I'm like, dude, this lady has how many fucking felonies and charges against her and shit. And she's got a 2-page long fucking rap sheet, okay? And you're listening to this motherfucker? She's a better person who sold alcohol to a fucking kid or some shit like that. And I'm not saying people can't change, but come on now. You know, who the fuck are you to judge somebody else? Like, that's what I don't understand. You have people judging this girl who are no better than what they're claiming she is. Life, and I'm not judging them for their mistakes. I'm just simply pointing out that they're no fucking better than what they're claiming these other people are doing. You know, you're listening to a fucking felon, and you're like, everybody just ignores it. Just like Queen Bee was smoking blunts around a little kid. Nobody thinks that's a fucking issue, right? We'll just turn a blind eye to that shit. But we'll complain that Craig's drinking, which is perfectly legal for him to do around his kids. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I don't fucking personally drink in my house, but that's me. I know tons of friends. I have tons of friends that fucking get shit faced every night and every weekend. And, you know, their kids are fine. Just say that. I don't mean you're an idiot, but girl, you know, I don't think it's a BJ had no. We're not gonna talk about defaming Laura's business, okay? Laura's candles, all I've heard her say is Laura's candles explode. There is fucking evidence of her candles exploding. She has admitted that her candles have exploded in the past. That's not defamatory. That is not fucking defamatory. That's not defaming her business. Giving your opinion about Laura's candles, because I think they're ugly, okay, personally, and I don't like them. And I've owned one of her candles. Actually, I've owned several of them in the past. That's my opinion. That's not defamatory. I'm allowed to give an opinion on something, the way that something looks. And she's had so many. If I showed you all the fucking pictures that I've gotten in my email of her products, the way they've operated and have been received by others, then you would understand. It's not defamatory. And I try not to even say her candles explode because technically I don't think they explode like a fucking piece of dynamite, but they definitely I have a picture of a candle with the entire fucking thing fully engulfed in flames, which should not be happening 3 years out of your on your candle making journey. It shouldn't be happening. Okay? Her labels are fucking fucked up. There's fingerprints. Everything's dirty when you receive it. I've gotten so many pictures from people of the way that things have come to them. And I know how my shit came to me. Thank God I didn't pay for it. But, you know, no, that's not defamatory. It's true. Laura's candles exploded. Sue me. I mean, one did, but she blames the person. She's like, it's operator error. No, girl, that's you. That's on you. That's on you. A candle that's left lit for too long should is self-extinguish. It shouldn't explode. Just so you know. Okay? Because she's telling people again, misinformation that she left it burning when there was nothing in there. If there's no fuel for the wick, it wouldn't explode. It would just self-extinguish. Okay. The fact that it exploded tells me that the candle got too hot because it was overwicked and it had too big of a wick in it. And Laura's infamous for doing that because she sent me candles that had too big of wicks in them, and I couldn't even light them because I was afraid they were going to explode and get too hot. And that's why it exploded, not because the person left it left it fucking lit. No, that's not why. The best candle I've seen Laura's is under Hello Star. And I say, her website looks better. She's improved in that sense. Okay. after how many fucking years of everybody and their mother saying, less is more, Laura. Less is more. They look better. But it's all AI. It's not even a real fucking candle that you're looking at. She didn't make any of those fucking candles on her website. It's all AI pictures. But whatever, fine. You know. Uh, but yeah, she does. She has made some abominations in the fucking past, dude. So, and she uses her business for drama constantly. And she just did it again. When Laura started her candle business out, it was the fat cunt candle mocking people in our community. And then it was the liar candle or this candle or that candle, the murder candles. She made a murder candle to me and two other people, okay, who are no longer actively in the community. But then she wonders why people talk shit about her candles. Seriously, just the other day, I mean, what, a couple weeks ago, she's like, oh, come buy candles 15% off, okay, a whopping 15% off with the code FUBJ. So she's using the candles to attack people. So what do you expect is going to happen in return? Some marketing strategy there. What do you think's going to happen? She did it to herself, honestly. Between that and just posting ugly shit that looks like it was made by a fucking 3-year-old, she did it to herself. I don't feel sorry for her. Yeah, she should do her research on Laura, though. You know, because let me just tell you something. Whatever you think of Brittany, I can guarantee you Laura's done 10 times fucking worse than her. See, oh, okay. So wait a second. I judge people based on now and my experiences, but growth is possible. Okay. So then that should go for Brittany too. Let's not talk about all the things that happened in the past with her mom passing away, lawsuit thing. Okay, that's all in the past. Let's not judge it, right? Girl, you need to apply that to everybody. That's all I'm saying. She's a control freak is her reason for hating us. Who, ZZ? Laura? Let me just tell you, there's a reason Laura has a fucking crew of people that don't like her. Like, not a crew, like a fucking majority of people don't like her. There's a reason for it. And I'm not telling you not to like her. Just let's get that straight. You need to learn for yourself, okay? And you will. I promise you that. You will. You'll figure it out one day. But Laura did not change, okay? Laura did not change from her past. Laura doesn't change, she mutates, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? She she slightly mutates and learns how to be just more sneaky and deceiving about shit. But trust me, she's no fucking angel over there. She's still trolling people. I'm sure still doxing people. I'm sure. Let's review recent lives of both of them. I don't need to do that. I already fucking watched Laura. I haven't watched Laura recently except for last night when I was listening to Janelle's because I can't even fucking listen. But it doesn't matter who's worse, okay? Brittany might have her issues and Laura has her issues. It honestly doesn't even matter who's worse at the end of the day. Cause like that's how I operate. I look at you, you're a piece of shit. You could be a piece of shit. I don't need to take a fucking side. I'm not saying you yourself. I'm just saying people in general here. That's why I'm laughing at half these people because I'm like, who the fuck are you to be calling this shit out? You got to fucking, you got all these fucking charges against you for fucking crazy shit. Who the fuck are you to be calling people out? You know? About their lives. Your house is a fucking mess. Who are you to be calling somebody else's house dirty? That's what I'm saying, dude. They're all fucking wrong. It doesn't make one person right. You could have multiple people wrong in a situation. It doesn't really matter who's worse than who. It really doesn't at the end of the day. We could all do better in life. Let's just be honest, right? But I don't know. I just think it's too much. You guys are too invested in this girl's life. Okay. Looking into her mom who passed away, you're too invested. Sorry, but you are. And then having a full fucking panel discussion about it. You're like, ooh, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Brittany's baby. Yeah, exactly. True that. True that. I mean, fucking house look up. She'll look your house up and share it with her fucking Discord. And who doesn't want that? She'll look your fucking house up because she wants to know how rich you are. Because apparently spending $100 is a lot. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I just think maybe I have no, no offense, but I have no interest in having a discussion about Britney's life or, like I just don't. 'Cause I don't fucking care. I don't watch her, dude. I don't watch her. I don't watch her. And I know the other characters in this whole situation, okay? And I know the other characters are 10 times shadier than anybody anything you could say about that girl. So they are the wrong people to be fucking calling her ass out. That's all I'll say. They are the wrong fucking people. I mean, somebody else could fucking do it. There you go. Mandy will take you up. Huck, that's the Melissa chick, not UA. Oh, hold on. What what happened with the girl Melissa? I don't know her either, but I just know Laura's done some serious fuck shit on this platform. Okay. And in life and in real life. I mean, she admits to snorting drugs and doing shit when she was pregnant. And she's sitting here calling Brittany out. Like, how come you people don't see that? I just can't even fucking wrap my mind around that. Then you got this other fucking one who's smoking blunts in front of toddlers, right? Her niece's toddler, which technically would make them her relatives, right? Even though she doesn't know how many kids the fucking girl has. Okay. And she's judging Brittany. She's judging Brittany. I just like that shit. I can't wrap my fucking head around. Oh my god, they're like, oh my god, she's on. What does Laura say? She's on Suboxone. Okay, even if she was though, dude, that's better than being on the alternative, right? And it's a legal medication that people are allowed to take. So what's the problem? Laura's on fucking Adderall, 60 milligrams, the highest dose of it you could be on. Laura is their mentor. That's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. I just want to go crazy when I hear her commenting and doing commentary on Brittany when she's done the same thing. Yeah, exactly. If not worse. And we have receipts. Yeah, Laura has a whole history of fuck shit around here, dude. A whole fucking history. Even when she's talking about, Britney grifting or this and that, I'm like, girl, you've grifted so much. The last fucking like 5 years of your kids' lives, you didn't have to fucking buy them Christmas presents because you had somebody here buying Christmas presents. You got cancer, you made a fucking Amazon list. Good for you. If people want to buy her shit, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But my whole point is, who the fuck are you to call out somebody else for the same shit? You know who's never made an Amazon list here? I never have. So if I want to fucking say something about it, I will. Because I've never done it. The only Amazon I have ever shared here is my shopping thing. If you buy something through me, you could I make a little tiny commission through it. It's the only fucking thing I've ever shared here as far as Amazon goes. I don't have a PayPal. I don't have a Cash App. I don't have it. Well, I mean, I have a PayPal. I don't have Cash App. I don't have I don't put my Venmo out. I don't put any of this shit out. You want to super chat me? Thank you. I appreciate that. But, you know, this is a person who relies on this place. Both her and Queen Bee rely on this place to fucking survive. Okay. And they're calling Britney out for doing the same thing. Make that fucking make sense. Make that fucking make sense. Queen Bee's live nearly 24 hours a day. She's working more on YouTube than she would at a full-time fucking job. Just get a fucking job. You're live for 14 plus hours a day. Who works that much? Like, what? And people are funding her to have a drawer full of fucking pre-rolled blunts, right? But they're complaining about Britney at the same time. I'm like, holy shit. I can't wrap my head around it. They're like, oh my God, Britney's using drugs. Weed's not a drug? You don't get fucking high? It doesn't impair your ability. So Queen Bee, you don't think she's driving her kids around high when she's smoking at fucking 11 o'clock in the afternoon and then has to bring her kids somewhere? You don't think she's driving around impaired, right? Because she is. I wouldn't be shocked if she's smoking blunts in her car while she's driving. She definitely looks like the type. But you're okay with that, right? But Brittany was in the car and alive, and everybody's like, oh my God, she's in the car, she's alive. I can't. I just fucking can't with you people. Use your fucking brains a little bit. Use your fucking brains. And I'm not saying the girl's perfect, Brittany. I don't even fucking know the girl. My point is, okay, the people that are calling her out have no business doing so. I mean, they could do it, but they're fucking hypocrites, okay? Because they need to look at themselves. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think any fucking person that's sitting here acting like they give a fuck about the baby or her kid or the kid's fucking foot. None of you give a fuck, okay? You just want something to talk about on a fucking panel. Because what the fuck else are you people going to talk about? What the fuck else are you people going to talk about? And get 1,000 people in your chat. Drama sells. We all know that. We've been there, done that. If I sat here talking about my fucking shoes, there'd be 30 people in here. Nobody's going to come in here if I'm sitting here talking about makeup or shoes. I know that. I'm not an idiot. Just look at Laura's numbers when she used to try to do true crime. There'd be 20 people in her chat because she sucks at it. She's fucking horrible at it. So Laura's channel was going down after the CPS call and all that shit came out. She started defending Brittany. That didn't work out for her. So she took the opposite side and started going after her. Brittany didn't do anything to Laura to deserve what Laura's doing to her. Okay? Laura's not just talking about the girl. I mean, it's disgusting the shit that she says about her. It is beyond shit talk at this point. And it's the same thing that she complained about me doing to her. That's the funniest part. Oh, she's live about her every day. I was never live about Laura every day, but she's live about Brittany almost every goddamn day, right? And Laura's like, oh, she's digging into every aspect of my life. Really, Laura? Am I going to look up your dead parents and then having panels about it? Having people up on my panel to talk about, these conspiracies about your dad's death? No, I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody gives a shit about their kids because guess what? You never fucking met her kids, okay? So you don't know if her kids are, not taken care of or any of that shit. Just because you hear her talking on a live stream for an hour or two, you have no fucking idea what the rest of her day is like and who else is there helping. And there's older siblings. She's got a man there. Her kids are fine. Let's just all agree on that. Her kids are fine. They might not be taken care of the way that you wish that they were taken care of, but they're fine. You guys made a big deal about, oh, the kid's truant. It's the one kid. She's got other kids. Well, clearly there's something. That child has issues, right? Not issues, but he's neurodivergent, okay? And might have some issues in school. And that might be why he's not in school. And it's none of your fucking business. It's none of your fucking business. Maybe he plays hockey. That'll make you miss a lot of school. So, whose nursing license got taken away? I don't mean, no, you don't know the kid. I'm not saying you need to meet the kid to care about him. What I'm saying is, you have never seen the kids not being taken care of, have you? You've never seen them. You've never seen their physical clothing and whatever. You've only heard Brittany say things, okay? She's not showing her kids from what I understand. I know she had the little guy on a video because, Laura zoomed into his face and posted his teeth on the fucking thumbnail. Now, if we did that to Laura, if I zoomed into Laura's kid's face and put it on my thumbnail, what do you think would happen? Because I don't think she'd be too fucking happy about that. In fact, I screenshot her fucking picture because her creepy ass was taking pictures of passed out 17-year-olds that were underage drinking in her house. And I put it, I think, in a video, and I covered all their faces, and she bugged out about that. Bugged out about that. But, go ahead, take a picture of a 7-year-old or 8-year-old's mouth and zoom all the way into it and put that on your thumbnail. That's okay. You see what I'm saying? You see what you guys are okay with? Mm-mm. It's hypocritical. I've heard them. Dude, my son sounds like he's fucking my son sounds like he's panicked every time he calls me, dude. He needs everything urgently. Do you have kids, girl? Cause like, I don't know. It sounds like maybe you don't. Cause like kids are the biggest drama fucking queens out there. Like, especially when they're like 11 years old, 10 years old. Everything's like horrible. Everything's the worst. Just like Laura the other day, her kid said there's a cockroach in the house. My son, when he was that age, thought everything was a bee. Every flying insect was a bee. He called it a bee. They don't know what a cockroach is. Get the fuck out of here. You've heard them calling her out, and again, this is all objective, okay? Because that's your opinion that they sounded concerned. You don't know if they actually were concerned while she's nodding out. They're probably just trying to wake her up, dude. I mean, holy shit. And again, how long ago was this? They're like, oh my God, I heard the kids. You're making this shit up, dude. You guys exaggerate things that happen. I was truant once in high school, big whoop. I know. No. They're like, oh my God, she's depriving her kid of an education. It's always like the extreme. You know what I'm saying? They blow this shit up out of proportion. Yeah, exactly. They're fucking criminally obsessed with this kid to go in the store. Recent lives. But girl, I don't like it is what it is. It's still not my fucking business. Neglected just because she fell asleep on a live, dude. Like, come on. Or being abused. You sound very, though, honestly, you're making yourself, and I'm sorry, but you're making yourself look like one of the people that might have called on her, authorities on her at some point, because your concern and dog whistling just in this chat alone makes it seem that way. Like, you're not going to change her. She's a stranger on the fucking internet. You're not going to change her. So I don't know what the point of all this is. If you're just talking about her to talk about her and talk shit, that's great. That's fine. It's the internet. But to think that you're going to have some type of fucking, effect on her life, like profound effect, it's not happening. Okay? You're not going to change her. You're not going to make her a better person. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I see that heart-shaped box. How does anybody know anybody's medical history? I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. But that's something that's very private and nobody's business. Seriously, dude. These people think they're owed. She doesn't have to tell you if she's taking some kind of medication, which she very well could be. Okay. And even if she is, if she's taking Suboxone, if she's taking Xanax, she has every fucking right to do that. Doesn't make her a bad parent. You people are fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. I've seen way worse on this platform, and I've seen people just look past it. Okay. So trust me, it ain't shit. You guys just blow it up out of proportion. Way out of proportion. Anyway, I got to get off of here because I got to go in the store and get home so I could eat dinner. But it was lovely talking to you guys. And it was great talking to you guys today. Um, Holy shit. Interesting conversation, right? I'd like to continue the discussion. I know if I had more time, I would love to stay live, but um I just don't have time. But if anybody else goes live, let me know, and I can totally share it on my I could share it on my community page. There you go. Wendy will host you. When. Yes. I would love to hear the discussion. I just have no I don't have anything to say more. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't I think you guys are overboard. And I'm not saying the girl's perfect and I'm not saying that she hasn't made mistakes and I you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I think you guys this is just drama for you guys to have online, you know? To have content for some people, to have something to feel like they're saving or caring about something. I do. I think it's filling a void for people. But anyway, all right. Wendy, if you go live, let me know and I'll share it. Um, oh my God, this guy just hit my car. It's okay. This fucking guy just fucking hit my car with the door. All right, let me go. It's fine, but you might have dented it. But all right, I'll talk to you guys soon. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night. And holy shit. Yeah, there's nothing to discuss. That's a good point. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.